So we will not get done with this. So if you're watching at home, follow the video and I'll let you know how much of it we're going to do. So this is 36. I know it will also be 37. For sure we're going to cover, we'll take 2 days to do this. So, well, it's today and tomorrow. It's today, Thursday, and Friday. All right, then on this one, we're not going to answer all these because it's a lot of writing, so we're not going to do it. But we will go ahead and it says, what are you asked for? Who knows where you find what you're asked for? Does anybody know? It's a little symbol. It looks like that. What is this symbol called?
Question mark.
It's a question mark. That's where the question is. So I'm going to find oh, here it is. So here is the question that we're not going to write out. It says, how many birds? In fact, I'm just going to underline. We can just underline that. We don't need to write that all out. Okay, excuse me, girls and boys, do you need something? All right. So we're looking for how many birds did they see on Monday? And we'll just underline it. It says, what is a word equation? To solve this, we're just going to do a number equation. And then what is the answer? So we know this question tells me everything that I need to know. How many, oh, excuse me, whoops, I missed something. How many more birds did they see on Monday? So let's go through. The students in a science class, and I'm going to give you an advance notice. I will take some of these exact problems without changing the number, and they'll be on your next test next week. So really focus on what we're doing. They sat outside and counted the birds they saw. They counted 112 sparrows and 89 robins on Monday. Okay, that's good. But then they also counted 78 sparrows on Tuesday. We want to know how many more birds did they see on Monday? Who has any idea? We're going to have to do 2 steps. Who has any idea one of the first steps? And one of the keys is right here. What do you think, Tinny?
So first we have to add the 112.
Okay, hold on a second. Do you have a question, sir? Okay, then turn around, please. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so go ahead, Tinny. What are you saying?
So you add the 112 to 89.
There you go.
And then whatever sum you get, you subtract.
Yeah, so girls and boys, we're going to do it right here if we can, the best we can. So Monday, how many birds did they count on Monday? They counted, what's the first number? 112. And then they counted what? 89. So how can I find that total on Monday? What should I do? Add. So we're going to add, write it right here. Plus, remember we have to right align it so that 9 has to go here and the 8 is going to go here. Then we're going to go ahead and add those. So help me out. 9 plus 2. What do you think it is? 11. And I would just go 9, 10, 11. So that is 11. And I kind of didn't leave any room here, but I'll put it right here. So I carried right here. Who thinks they know how many are in that second column?
9.
But look at, didn't I just carry 1?
10.
Does everybody see? Yeah, it's going to be 9 plus 1 more is 10. So we put the 0 here.
Your pen is about to dry out.
Oh, thank you. And we're going to carry the 1. So I should still see 10. 1, 0. I shouldn't see 0, 1. All right, then, who thinks they know what's going to be in this last column? A 2. So that's the total of the birds on Monday. They counted 78 sparrows on Tuesday. How many more did they see on Monday? Who knows that last step that we need to do to see how many more? Yes, ma'am. Subtract. So we're going to take the total, because you can never take a small number minus a big one. We're going to take the big number, put it right here, and we're going to subtract the 78 on Tuesday. So this should tell us how many more. We're finding the difference. So when we find the difference, we're going to be subtracting. So who knows what we have to do? Can I take 1 minus 8? I can. That's a smaller number on top. Can I take 1 minus 8? No. So let me see. Chloe, what do we have to do?
We have to borrow.
We're going to vary. We're going to pre-borrow, but I have to get that from somewhere. Victoria, do you know where I'm going to get that 1 from? Okay. Just open. Yes, sir. Okay. All right. Victoria, where am I going to get that 1 from? The 20. Very good. So, and that becomes a what? Yeah, if it's 20 now, what is it going to become 10? 90. It becomes 1 less. And then let's go ahead and subtract. So 8 to 10 is 2. Plus how many more? Plus 1 more. What's 1? What's 2 plus 1? So that is 11 minus 8 is 3. Who knows the, oh, that answer is 9. 9 minus 7 is 2. And 1 minus nothing is 1. And it looks like, okay, so hold on a second. It looks like I had written this wrong. It should be 123. Okay. So don't even worry about putting there. And we found it. Now, let's go ahead and put, let's go back to the question. Yes, sir.
It's just like 1
It's what?
It's 1
It is. All right, so on this one, how many more? There, how can I write that? If I wanted to make you write a lot, I would go, there are 123 birds more on Monday. Yes, ma'am.
We forgot to cross 1, 2, 3.
I just had it this week and I crossed it out. All right, so I'm just going to say there. So we'll try to make it short. There are 123 more on Monday. I could have made it a much bigger sentence, but we would be writing all day and we'd never get done. So in fact, I'm going to box this off because usually the final step, we want to make sure that we can clearly see the answer. How many of you are still writing? Okay, give me about 30 seconds more. Ish. How many are still writing? Okay. Okay, I might have to put it back up later, but we're going to go on. So, here's the next question. What are you asked for? We're not going to write it out. Tell me where you would find what you're asked for. What should you be looking for? What symbol? Victoria.
I have a question mark.
The question mark, and I see it right here. So what are we looking for? How many picture frames, so let's underline picture frames, does he have, and this is an important word right here, how much does he have left? If I had $10 and I spent $8, I had 10, and you don't need to write this down, but if I had $10 and I spent 8, how much would I have left? I'd have 2 left. So usually when you see in the question how much is left, do you think you're going to have to add or subtract? Subtract. This is a good clue that we're going to have to subtract. So we know what we're being asked for. We're seeing how many picture frames are left. We don't need to write this down. What is the word equation? We're not going to do that. We're just going to set up the problem. And then now we're going to find the answer. So let's go back and read the question, or the whole problem now. The artist made 204 picture frames. Oh, that's important because it's in the question. He sold 75 picture frames to a gift shop. How many does he have left? Who knows what we need to do? Okay, shout it out. What?
Subtract.
Very good. Now, who knows? And you can shout out to which number is going to go on top?
200.
Yeah, what he started with. So we're going to put what he started with over here. And we're subtracting the 75 that he sold. All right, then, are we ready to go? Alrighty, can we take a small number minus a bigger number? No. So we have to pre-borrow to make it a 14. Who knows where we're getting the 1 from? From the 20. And that 20 becomes what? 19. Then, before I say anything, Tristan, let's see who thinks, and if you have to add up, you can do that from 5 to 10, and then add 4 more. Who thinks they know how much 14 minus 5? You're good. It is 9. But I'm going to add up just to show you how, again, how we do it. 5 to 10 is 5, plus 4 more to get to 14, and that is 5 and 4 is 9. Good job. And then I messed up. Oh, okay, there's that answer. I guess, okay, we're going to find it right now. So 9 minus 7 is what? Is 2. 9 minus 7 is 2. And 1 minus nothing is 1. In fact, I thought I had made a mistake. I didn't. I just hadn't put the 123. So our answer is 129. But if you haven't crossed it off, now you can cross it off. So we found that answer. Okay, and then it says, now we're going to write a short sentence, very short. Who thinks they want to try and make a sentence for our answer? Nobody else can make a sentence, so I'm going to repeat the question. How many picture frames does he have left? Estelle. Yeah. And we're going to shorten it a little bit because we don't have all the time in the world. We could be writing sentences around the whole earth forever. So that would take us forever. So he, how many picture frames does he have left? He, well, no, this is not right. He has 129, and I'm just going to say frames. He has 129 frames. What's going to be the last word? Left. So you're set, and that should not be capital. is, so how many picture frames does he have? He has 129 frames with an S left. I don't have any in here if you want to go out to the boys' room. You can see it. Alrighty. Then, let's go ahead. Let's see if we can do another one, and then I'm going to see if you could do maybe one or two. So, all right. So this is kind of a hard one. I might have this one as a bonus on the test. Let's go ahead and see. Let's look at this question. What is the first step in solving this problem? Who knows the first step you need to do in any problem? Look at the what? Look at the question. How long does Joseph spend doing yard work? So let's look at this first of all. He's mowing the lawn. He's weeding the garden. He's raking the yard for this many minutes. So then we'll go back and we'll read the question. Joseph did yard work yesterday. The table shows how long it took him to finish each task. How long did Joseph spend, how long did he spend doing yard work? Okay. Well, who happens to know what we need to do? Chloe, what?
Add.
We're just going to add them all. We're just going to add them all. In fact, do you think we can add these all right here?
No.
You want to rewrite it? I don't.
No.
Let's just go ahead and work it right here. So what is 5 plus 5?
10.
So that's a 10, and we have to carry the 1. And then who knows what this final answer is going to be right here?
7.
7. Well, is it going to be 7 or 8? So 5, 6, 7, and one more is?
8.
It is 8. Okay, so,
You said 8. You said 7.
all right. And we went back and said 8. So who thinks they can tell me a sentence? How long did Joseph spend doing yard work? Esteban, what?
Joseph spent 80 minutes cleaning the laundry.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Let's put down that. In fact, it's right here. Joseph spent, and then we're going to insert it. $80 minutes.
It says spent. No.
Well, but if now I'm saying it like Joseph, do I say Joseph spend 80 minutes or he spent is in the past?
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, so I would put this. Joseph spent 80 minutes doing, and if you don't have enough room, you could do it there. Okay, awesome. Good job. And I forgot to look for my answer. It is right here. I don't know where this came from. I just don't know.
Maybe that the one that you added was the one that you thought was this.
I just don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, how many of you are still writing? Okay, one person, so finish it up. Yes, ma'am.
I have to know how long 80 minutes is.
How long is 80 minutes?
1 hour and 10 minutes.
Yes. How did she know it was 1 hour and 20 minutes? Chloe, what?
Because 60 minutes is 1 hour.
Yeah. So if you take away 60 from that, it would be 20. So it's 1 full hour and 20 minutes. Very good. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and write that. So I'm going to split it, and I'm going to put 60. Isn't 60 plus 20 80? I would go ahead and write that. Put 60 plus 20. Do you all agree that 60 plus 20 is 80?
Yes.
Okay. And that equals how many hours is 60 minutes?
1 hour.
So we're going to put 1 hour, and we're going to abbreviate it, and 20 minutes. And you don't even need to put N. 1 hour, 20, and the abbreviation for minutes is MINS. I'm glad you brought that up. It's a little warm. Luke, yes. Okay, sweetie, we're going to skip that one. We're skipping that one. And there's a reason, because it says one box holds 25, the other box holds up to 50. How do you decide how many books you put in each box? Everybody could have a different answer. So on those kind, I want everybody to have the same answer, so we're not doing that one. So skip over to, what's that? I can't hear you. Oh, you're not finished copying. Okay, hold on a second. Let me get that down. Don't play with the bottle, sweetie. Are you done, Matthew? Okay, here we go. Okay, Luke, I'm going to have to give this to you. I'll give this to you before we leave, okay? Not right now, because you have to write on yours. So, girls and boys, flip it to the next page. Okay. And I have a feeling we are not going to have homework. Is that going to hurt your feelings? If we don't have any homework?
No.
Okay. So I will ask you this tonight. Make sure you look in your notebook, get all of your math and put it together, because I'm going to do a big check on many things tomorrow. Alrighty? So whatever you have. So here we go. Just keep it all together. All right. So how can I find out what we're asked for? We're on this one where it says Jackie, Olivia, and Ava. Who knows how I can find out what we're asked for? Is Victoria. Look at the question. So, how much faster can Ava? So that tells me already she's faster. How much faster, so this is our question, can Ava do both tasks? Then, here's the word then, Jackie and Olivia together. So it's kind of saying that you do not need to draw this picture. But here is Ava, and then there's Jackie and Olivia, and she does more work than both of them. Now, before we get started, well, we'll go ahead and read it, and then somebody tell me it's going to be a two-step problem. Jackie, Olivia, and Ava work at a store. Jackie can mop the floors in 25 minutes. In fact, I'm going to put over here. In fact, I suggest you do this too, because then this is going to help you decide what we're going to do. I'm going to call this one Ava, and this one Jackie, and this one Olivia. Okay. So, try to put that the best you can. And I made hers taller because she does, oh, it should be, I'm so sorry. This should actually be less, because it does, she's faster. Oops. It's okay, I'm just going to cross this off. So this is Ava. She does it in less time than either of these two. So let's go back and read this then. Jackie can mop the floor in 25 minutes. Where on this can I put 25 minutes? Where it says Jackie. So put a 25. Okay. Then Olivia can wash the windows in how many minutes? Where should I put that 20? where it says Olivia. Okay. And then Ava can do both of those chores, can mop the floors and wash the windows in 35 minutes. Where am I going to put the 35? In Ava's. Okay. So now, and I can see that if I just rounded this, well, in fact, even if I didn't round it, 2 and 2 is bigger than 3. So these two, it takes longer. Who knows how I can find, it's going to be 2 steps though, the difference between this and this? Who knows what we need to do first? Victoria, focus, sweetie. Who knows what we need to do first? Nobody else knows except one person? Estelle, what do you think? Yeah, we're going to add, okay, quiet down please. We're going to add these two. So let's go ahead and do that here. We're going to add 25 and 20, and that comes to, who thinks they know what that is? No, but if people messed it up, I want them to redo it on this one. Chloe, what do you think? 45 minutes. Okay, so everybody get that down.
Can I go get a tissue?
In just 1 second. Let's just finish this one. Then they take longer than Ava. How could I find out the difference between the 45 minutes and Ava's amount? Somebody else, somebody else. Tristan. Subtract. I'm looking for actually this little amount right here, which is going to be the difference between this amount and this amount. So this is the bigger number. Go ahead and put it here. This is Jackie and Olivia's right here. And then we're going to take away Ava's amount. So what are we going to put right here? What number, people? 35. And we're going to subtract. So what is this going to be? 0. What's the next one?
1.
Okay. So we've got to, I think what we'll do is we'll finish the sentence tomorrow. How much faster can Ava do both tasks than Olivia? We can at least cross out the 10 because we found that answer. And in fact, can you think of a sentence and write it here for tomorrow? Let's think of a quick one. And if you don't get it, it's okay. We'll do it together. Is Ava can do the job faster by how many minutes? By 10 minutes. We'll write it tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Pack up. Get everything together. There is no homework. 0 homework. Yes, ma'am.
I thought that and all we is the fastest.
No, it took them 45 minutes. It only took Ava 35. Okay? So Ava's faster. All right. So put that away. And no homework for people.